There once was a man who lived in the distant future, not through a machine, but by waking up there in their mind. This is the mysterious story of Paul Amadeus Dienach, a man whose year-long coma in 1921 allegedly transported him into the 40th century. Paul Amadeus Dienach was a Swiss-Austrian teacher living in Europe in the early 20th century. His life was unremarkable until he fell into a coma due to encephalitis lethargica in 1921. For nearly a year, Dienach remained unconscious, but when he woke, he claimed to have lived not in his body, but in the year 3906. According to Dienach, during his coma, his consciousness traveled into the body of a man named Andreas Nordham, a resident of the 40th century. He described a utopian world where humanity had evolved beyond war, greed, and individualism. The future society focused on spiritual enlightenment, scientific advancements, and harmony with nature. Dienach later wrote about his experience in a manuscript. It detailed his future civilization known as Homo Occidentalis Novus, a new species of humanity born from collective growth and technological progress. He described how wars, political divisions, and environmental destruction had all become relics of the past. In Dienach's vision, humans no longer lived as individuals, but as part of a global consciousness. Technology served the collective good, and the concept of money no longer existed. His descriptions of peace and enlightenment stood in stark contrast to the chaos of the early 20th century. While Dienach's manuscript wasn't widely known during his lifetime, it gained attention decades later when it was translated into Greek and published as Chronicles from the Future. Futurists and spiritual thinkers saw it as more than just a story. It became a philosophical exploration of humanity's potential destiny. To this day, Dienach's claims spark debate. Skeptics dismiss it as a product of his subconscious during his coma, while others see it as a prophetic glimpse into a distant reality. Was it a scientific anomaly, a spiritual experience, or an elaborate work of fiction? We don't know. However, when you read his notes, then some of the future inventions he describes there are eerily similar to the technologies that we are already familiar with.